a cover-up, a murder cover-up, is stealing our democracy, our voice right from under our feet. So why are we here today? Because we're fighting for our city, because we're fighting for justice, and because we want Rahm out of City Hall. Point blank. He needs to step down. He's not fit for our city. We are the city of big shoulders. Look around. We are the city. And we say Rahm has to step down. He has to resign or he has to be charged. Department of Justice, please.
A message.
A message
To the unelected.
to the unelected
Mayor of Chicago.
Mayor of Chicago.
You gotta go.
You gotta go.
Who gotta go?
You gotta go.
I know the boss. But it is fun. I thought he was
Ta-da!
Yeah.
Rahm pinata tonight. That's how we're gonna bring in the New Year's, busting Rahm up.
He covered up for 30 months the killing of Laquan McDonald with his Cook County State Attorney, Anita Alvarez. That's not what democracy is all about, a cover-up. That's the reason these advocates and activists are here today, protesting on New Year's Eve, when they could be traveling someplace else to see their loved ones. But the reason they're here today is because they care about the city. They care about the people. There is no other way. Rahm Emanuel has privatized almost everything from garbage collection, bikes, red lights, schools, to profit his investors. The city of Chicago needs to take the right path of democracy to stand and protect the people that are here today protesting. That's the reason we're here too as well.
We definitely support the call for Rahm Emanuel to resign and also for Anita Alvarez to resign. We believe very strongly that one of the major solutions is to increase the democratic processes that take place in this city. So there is no citizen involvement in holding police accountable. So we're calling for an all-elected civilian police accountability council so that citizens can have input and control over how the police operate in our community. Right now they operate with impunity. All these folks are appointed by the mayor. The mayor appoints everyone, and therefore it's like a dictatorship. There's no semblance of democracy going on here. So it's very important that citizens have control over the police, community control, through an elected civilian police accountability council. And the same with the school board. He has appointed all business people to the school board. It's time for an elected school board, where people where citizens and educators can be on the school board.
It's vital that the youth are involved in all of this because we are the main target. When Rahm Emanuel closes schools, when he slashes budget, when he appoints people to a board of education who is not in our favor, when he says sorry for a murder of a 17-year-old boy, he doesn't care for the students at all. So it's our time to stand up. It's our time to come together and show that as students, we're taking back the city.
You know, we need an elected school board, accountability for police. For example, I'm a parent who's been banned from the Board of Education for over a year. My voice has been silent because they said I was too loud, out of place. You know, I let the best of my emotions get to me when they took my school, my children's school. But I just want everyone here to know that, you know, this is not one organization putting this together. This action here today is by the people, for the people. Yep. You know, I want everybody to look around because this is no organization. These are just everyday taxpayers, everyday City of Chicago residents getting up to say, I will no longer allow anyone to speak for me. I will no longer allow anyone to organize me, but they're here. They're saying enough is enough, Rahm has to go, and this is, you know, it's such a warm feeling to me. You know, this is so personal to us. This attacks, you know, this attack on our city affects us all. When Betty Jones, 55-year-old, was killed, she was battling cancer. Many of us, many of our mothers have been battling cancer or surviving cancer.
So for you to take someone's life who's already has a death sentence, it touches all of our hearts. That could have been my mother who just survived breast cancer, who just literally beat bad breast cancer. They took her breast, but she's still here. But now I fear that a bullet could take her life. If not cancer, a bullet. We need change. We need accountability. We need people to stand up and take responsibility. We don't want Rahm to own it. We own it. We want Rahm to resign.
We have to fear calling the police to protect and serve the people that they should. Right? That is a problem. That is a problem. Chicago police have lost trust in the black community. But so have the leadership in Chicago. The overall goal is to change our situation. It's to change our communities. It's to bring resources to our communities. It's to change the CPD culture in our communities. It's to bring safer communities and resourceful communities for our kids. I have a 2-month-old boy.
Talk to him. Talk to him.
I have a 2-month-old junior. And I would be doing an injustice to him if I wasn't out here standing up for a better city for him. We are also fighting for the violence in our communities as well. We are also protesting in our communities to stop the killing. But that still boils down back to the leadership, because if we had resources and jobs, these kids will be at work. Rahm Emanuel think this is just going to blow over and we're going to go home and let it go back to business. It is not going to happen.
Come on, Dyke. Everybody, let's go. Lay down. Lay down. We're all dead. Rahm failed us if we don't do nothing.
A little bit further in,
The
so they don't say that you're...
Rahm-yata failed us.
I want to ask Rahm Emanuel this. What if that was your son and I shot him 16 times? I want to ask Van Dyke this. What if that was your son and I shot him 16 times? You would take that badge off, you would take that uniform off, you would take that hat off, and you'll come on our side and face these everyday life situations that we got to deal with. Message to the unelected mayor of Chicago. Unelected because they didn't vote for you. We didn't vote for you. Message to the unelected state's attorney. You got to go as well.
Gotta go.
You got to go. Adios, Anita.
Adios,
Adios,
Anita.
Adios,
Anita.
You need to step down. You guys need to step down. Because you guys did more than a cover-up. We want you more than out of the office. You guys need to be indicted. We need to change the CPD culture. We need resources brought upon the communities in the city of Chicago for our young people. Tax hikes don't make no sense. Mental facilities closed down for what? Homeless don't get attention. We don't hold nobody else accountable but the people who did it, like Anita Alvarez and Rahm Emanuel. Nobody else. And it's our job to change it. It's our job to fight for our young people. Our young people are the future for tomorrow. Who the hell is you to kill them? Come on, sir. Who the hell is you to shoot a 17-year-old 16 times?
Who's got to go? Who's got to go? We want everybody to make a line, especially with the kids. This is a real celebration, December 31st. So if everyone can make a line, everyone's going to get a chance to punch the mayor in the face. Just hit it. Booyah! Come on, let's go, let's go. Second leg. Booyah! Wow! It looks like come on. Come on now.
Do it!
Remember, Rosemary's right here. Whoa!
Police officers protect police officers. They scream about our code of silence all the time. Y'all got the biggest code of silence. Between the politicians, between the police officers, between the detectives, y'all have the biggest code of silence.
Y'all charge cops with the wrong crime.
That's right. On purpose.
Van Dyke should not have been charged with first-degree murder.
Right. No.
Let alone 6 counts of first-degree murder.
That's right.
He should have been charged with second-degree murder.
That's
and I'm not a lawyer, and I know that.
Yes.
I know that. So I know Anita Alvarez knows that.
That's right.
She knows it.
That's right.
She's covering up and she's protecting police officers. The fraternal order of the police bailed Van Dyke out of jail, which lets me know that other police think that he was justified in doing what he did.
That's right.
Nobody stopped him. It was 5 officers on the scene with him. Nobody stopped him. All of them filed false reports. If I filed a false report, if I said the wrong thing in court, it's perjury.
That's right.
It's perjury. Treat these police like you would treat me. If I shot somebody 16 times, I would get no bail. None whatsoever. And even if I got a bail, it'd be too high for my family to get me out of jail. Y'all got him out of jail so that he could see his family. What about Laquan McDonald? Who never got to see his family again. He never got to see his family again. And he's 17 years old. We're tired. We're tired. We are going to be out here every day. If I got to go to his house every day, I'm going to be out here so that my son does not become Laquan McDonald. So that my son does not become Quintonio LeGrier. So that my mother doesn't become Betty Jones. My mother won't be Betty Jones. I will fight for my mama. I will fight for all these queens, because any of these queens could have been Betty Jones.
That's right.
It's sad. It's sad when people can't even come out to see what's going on. She came out to see what's going on and she got shot. It's wrong. It's wrong. And we have to change the system. It starts today. It starts with Rahm Emanuel. It starts with bringing the right charges against Jason Van Dyke.
That's right.
It starts now.